Ego here. I'm with the man, Troy King. What's up?
What's up, baby? We back again. Another interview. You know what I'm saying? Just doing the thing.
Now, last time I talked to you, you had a fight lined up. It was supposed to take place in Tijuana, Mexico, and it didn't happen. What happened? What went on with your fight? Why didn't you get to fight in Mexico?
Well, what happened was, first off, I'm gonna throw this side note in here because I know a lot of people go to Tijuana and they think that you just going and you fighting bums. And like some of the guys that went down there with me this time, you can clearly see that everybody's not a bum, okay? Just because they're a Mexican fighter, not every Mexican comes forward swinging punches wild. That's not even the case because there was some dudes in there that could box, you know what I'm saying? It's just that they've been in there with tough competition or they out of their weight class or whatever the case is. But I was going down there to fight. My advisor was like, man, it's hard to get you a fight this time because the guys know you. I fought in Tijuana 5 times already. So he was just saying like, man, we trying to get you a fight, but the guys know you now. All the opponents, all the people know you, and they're not trying to fight you. And then the commission was saying that I need to get someone, they need to find someone that's like better or something like, I don't even know how he explained it, but.
You said they need to find someone better.
Yeah, I guess. That's the way they put it. They were saying that the commission was actually saying that I'm going to hurt somebody.
Oh, so they were worried about their safety.
They were worried about the fighter's
like
safety.
The health.
The health of the fighter, because I've been going down there just knocking people out or stopping them. And then then Felipe came and said, well, he said the time we did try to find somebody that was, you know, adequate enough to go some rounds, you stopped him in the first round with a body shot.
Don't give up this round. Don't give the round, Troy. Put them together. Right. Follow up. Watch that overhand right. Watch that overhand right. Get your left hand up.
Well, you know, we can always add that clip in there anytime during the interview. But yeah, I stopped him with a body shot, and then the guy before that I knocked out in the first round. And the guy, my last fight, the guy who I fought, it was kind of like damn near close to middleweight because we both came in 156. He was supposed to be at 152, but some things happened when they changed it and they changed the weight. You know what I'm saying? So, and the guy came in overweight, but he didn't even care, and he was kind of big too. And it went all 4. It was a 4-rounder. It went all 4 rounds, and he was tough, but I still beat him every round. So it was just like, man, you need to find. I don't even know what they said about the finding an opponent, but basically what Felipe was saying that I'm gonna hurt somebody. So the only thing I could think of is gonna take more money, or I think it's just gonna take more money. But I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I'm stuck. I'm gonna get back with Felipe. We're gonna talk about it. But as far as that, you know, I'm fighting November 7th in the Richmond Auditorium in Richmond, California. So I'll be there. It's gonna be a show.
So you got tickets available for the Richmond show?
Yeah, I got tickets available. You know, you can hit me up on Facebook, Troy King, or you can hit me up on Instagram at Cotto-Canelo on the DM. You know, get your tickets. We got $40 tickets. And we got, if you want to be on the floor, like closer to the ring, like on the floor status, we got there $100. Which is not bad, you know, so it's all good. Come get the tickets for me because the way they have it set up is ticket sales. They want ticket sales from the fighters.
You guys heard it. If you're in the Bay Area or surrounding areas, you want to support
You hear my phone going
California boxing.
That's some tickets. We trapping tickets now, baby. We trapping tickets, man. This is crazy.
Trap game. Look, he don't even like his iPhone, he said.
That done is too little. No man should have a phone this little.
So, you went to Mexico even though you didn't get to fight in Mexico?
Yeah, I went to Mexico.
You got to check out some fights?
Yeah, I checked out all the fights, mostly all the fights. A guy by the name of Otis Champ Seymour fought. Everybody thinks I'm him sometimes because they say we look alike. It's like my little brother, mad cool. He big in the Bay. You know, he's big in the amateurs. Pretty sweet out here. He fought. And then a guy named Luis Vicious Garcia, he fought. You know, so we had some people there, and I went and hung out with my sister, my boxing sister Raquel Miller. Shout out to Raquel. She she going for the Olympic trials. And then my homie Steve Nelson from Nebraska, he going for the Olympic trials too, #1 in the nation at 178. So, you know, the Olympic trials is in Memphis, so that's where they're going right now. So.
Okay. And some of the Mexican fighters that come up in Mexico, they just got to learn on the job and just fight after fight after fight. Out of the all-time Mexican great fighters, who's your favorite Mexican fighter and why?
You know, everybody said Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., but during my years of growing up, when I was younger, I never really watched him. Because everybody who knows, like hearing my interviews, I watch a lot of Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, people like that. So, like now that I really know what Mexican fighters, you know, whatever the Mexican, just boxers period come from Mexico, I like Canelo. You know, now that I watch boxing on a regular basis, I like Canelo due to, you know, what he brings to the table as far as his skills, you know, his punching power and everything. His footwork needs work. His feet are bad, but he still could fight.
Speaking of Canelo, he has a big fight coming up, probably the second biggest pay-per-view this year. Cotto-Canelo. You like Canelo? Are you picking him, and why?
I'm picking Canelo because nothing against Cotto, because I like Cotto too. Cotto is nice. I just like him because I like Cotto because he never complains. He comes to fight. He's like I think he's a good stand-up dude. But Canelo is very vicious. He has he has good defense. I think he has good defense. Cotto has an underrated defense, but I think due to the punch variety that Canelo uses and the combinations is going to give Cotto problems, because Cotto gets hit with a lot of uppercuts. If you could go to the past fight, it's always the left uppercut. For example, when he fought Zab Judah, even though Zab Judah's a southpaw, shoulder roll, left hand uppercut, hurt Cotto, had him drunk. Did it twice, and Emmanuel Stewart during the fight was screaming, all he has to do is throw a straight right hand down the pipe and catch Cotto every time, because he hold his hands like this when he fight, and as you can see.
You can get up and do it if you...
Yeah, I'll show you.
Reenact the Judah.
Yeah, so when Cotto fights, he comes like this. He fights like this, and his head is kind of over his feet, which is kind of horrible, which he's still a world-class fighter, but it's little things that could get picked apart. And he's good for it, especially on the southpaw. I'm a southpaw because I'm naturally left-handed. So when Cotto's fight, he's coming in like this. All I gotta do is blind him with the jab and shoot the right uppercut up in between his glove, because his elbows are out like this instead of down, and being in the middle of his feet instead of over his feet like this. And when your head is over and you're leaning forward, when you come in with a punch, all you gotta do is just give a little lean back or roll the punch like this. And that's just not a Floyd thing, that's just a boxing one-on-one thing. And you come with an uppercut because the left is down a pipe. Now if you right-handed and he going like this, all you gotta do is slip in. Whenever he throw, you just drop down and shoot the left uppercut in. It's gonna be harder to shoot the right one because it's way back here on the right-hander, and the way a right-hander stands, this punch is harder to land because they're so far back, so you can land that one. For example, Floyd Mayweather, like in the 11th or 12th round, he hurt Cotto with the left uppercut. He came bang, bang, and it hit him, and it hurt Cotto because the way he boxed like this, he always get hit with left uppercuts. So
that was the 12th round. I remember that.
Yeah, it was the 12th round.
It looked like Floyd, if he would have put some more on it, might have been able to stop him.
And he didn't even try to hit him hard. He just boom, he just placed it up in there. But it's telling you, Cotto, every time he do it.
And he looked off balance at that point. I remember that spot.
He was hurt, and the way Canelo throws, bang, 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 man, he gonna be eating uppercuts and hooks. You know,
Canelo's gonna eat him, you said?
Canelo's gonna be eating him, man. And he might stop him, but you know, it could go 12. But you know, I think Canelo is just gonna be putting so many punches together, and his hands are kind of quicker, and his punches are more sharp. His punches are sharper than Cotto's. Cotto is strong, you know, but Canelo is strong too, and it's gonna be a tough fight for Cotto. He got a lot of boxing years. But I still like Cotto. I still fuck with you.
So you think Cotto can land like the left to the body that would give Canelo something he hasn't seen before?
No.
Left hook?
That's Canelo could take punches. He's strong as hell. And you know why I say that? Because he turned pro. In Mexico, you could turn pro at 16. And when he turned pro, he started at 135. So he is a legit 154 pounder. You know what I'm saying? His body has grown from 16 years old to the age he is now. He's a legit 154. He has to cut down from like 170 or something. You know, but even though he's only like 5'7" and a half, his body has still developed into a junior middleweight. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Cotto in person, like you said in past interviews. He's a small dude. You know, and to me, when you're that small, I just don't think you hit that hard. I don't care what any of the fans say. I think the reason why his left hook is so devastating because he's left-handed. But I could be wrong, but yeah, he's probably left-handed. And when you at that level, he knows how to place the shot. It's not about throwing a hook, it's about placing a hook. And if you watch some of his highlight videos, he knows how to place the left hook directly behind the elbow and up under the elbow. During an exchange, you know how to just place it up in there, and that's the difference between being, you know, a good pro and an elite pro.
Okay.
Real talk. Real talk, for real.
So you don't think Freddie Roach got the key? The key to breaking him?
No, because Freddie Roach is a great offensive trainer. He's not a good defensive trainer. You know what I'm saying? And at that elite level, you gotta have defense. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you don't have defense, you're not, because at that level, at any level of boxing, the first thing they teach you when you walk in the gym is how to jab. So in your consciousness, the first thing you learn is punching, throwing punching. Nobody ever says when you come in the gym, the first thing you do is slip a jab. We're gonna teach you how to slip the jab. First, we're gonna tell you how to throw a punch. So Freddie Roach, by saying that, Freddie Roach is a great offensive trainer, and Canelo's defense is a little bit better. And at that elite level, the better defense is what's going to determine the outcome. You don't have to believe me. Watch and see. Better defense, but hey, I don't know. Cotto can come in and knock him the fuck out with the left hook, but I think Canelo has better D.
I think Canelo studied Floyd a little bit too, because there was one of the fights, I don't know if you remember, he actually did the shoulder roll.
He does it.
He was